Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. I am Junchan and we're back to playing a bit. I've seen this game for a while and yeah, it's totally the type of stuff that I'm excited about playing. And so bear with me, I'm doing a little bit of fixing sound because I think the sound's not coming through. So give me a sec. All right, I think that's what we want. Looks like the levels are very reasonable, and yeah, I'm gonna go full screen, even though I think that's going to that's capturing my mouse, and that's not the best. But I want the immersive experience. Okay, and let's randomize a few times. Oh, I like the one that was going away from the map. Yeah, that sounds good to me. And let's go. So a Dyson sphere is an idea that, well, supposedly come from sci-fi, but it's not clear whether it actually does. That's about capturing the energy from the sun by building a megastructure around it. And that's something that we're going to be doing here. After a while, because this game seems to have some depth, and yeah, I mean, just a caveat, my computer is old, and so when I played Paraspera, for instance, it got a little bit slow. So hopefully that won't be too problematic here, but I do have a new computer in my sights, so that'll be a good excuse to if this game starts lagging, it'd be a good excuse to you know, trigger the purchase.
Now you are about to reach the designated planet. This is Icarus, a lightweight industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement. In this mission, you will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles.
So it looks like when we
try to recycle the space capsule.
If I touch the direction key, will cancel my queued orders. And a little bit of mining. And let's take a quick look at this. So we're obviously in the future, but right, everybody on planet Earth is stuck in the virtual universe in VR. And so we need lots of supercomputing power, so that's that supercomputer is called Center Brain, and if we want to accommodate more hosting for people who are plugging into it, we need to have more resources, and so we have our company or government, Cosmo, has started a project codenamed Dyson Sphere Program. And we control the mecha, and we'll gather resources starting from scratch and build this great miracle, the Dyson Sphere. All right. And Dyson Sphere. Freeman Dyson put forward a legendary concept, Dyson Sphere theory.
Done automatically when complete any technology research. Click the technology tree button at the bottom right of the screen to open the technology tree and activate a research.
Let's activate our first
Use the same
research task,
operations to collect
electromagnetism.
resources, such as trees, gravel, etc. In the meantime, hold down Shift and right-click to give a series of commands.
Dyson Sphere is an imaginary space giant that can surround the entire star and obtain most or all of its energy output. I mean, you know, it wouldn't make sense to obtain all of its energy output, except if it was a foreign sun with no, habitable or exploitable planets around it. Sorry, I'm talking over that person, but that's because I've already watched a few streamers, yeah, I know what that person's saying. I mean, at least until a certain point at which I'll pay attention.
You can hold down mouse middle button drag to
Right.
rotate the angle of view.
I should
or
probably
slide
pay a
the
little
mouse
bit attention for
to zoom in
controls,
and
since
out.
it'll be useful to know how to manipulate them. Okay. Yeah, so Kardashev civilization level. So I've heard about this before. I wonder whether that's actually also a concept from Dyson. First class, develop, utilize all the resources of the planet in which it inhabits. Secondary civilization, collect the energy of the entire star system, and even allow the matter to break the speed limit of light. Third level, can master and use the energy of the entire galaxy. Possessing the ability to build a Dyson Sphere indicates that humanity will move towards the secondary civilization. Well, that's a good thing, good cliffhanger for the next version of the game, where maybe we can build something to collect energy around a black hole, for instance. Can use right mouse button to click on target command, and shift to give a series of command, and WASD, space to jump, and Alt to decrease flight altitude or return to the ground. We don't have flight yet. And then we can sail in the flight mode, enter sailing mode when you reach a certain altitude. Okay, altitude, not altitude. Although we try and have some altitude as well. I guess this guy has some altitude, right? Okay, let's do something. Well, we want some of these magnetic coils, right? So we can start building 10, and we are gonna need some more resources to actually build 10, and also more clicking, I believe. Yeah. In fact, only 4 times should do the trick. But we do have the resources, it looks like. Panels, go away. And so this is stone, right? And this is iron, I see. And we need some copper. And research electromagnetism. If we have, then how about we drop down our first mine?
Machine to achieve ore collecting automation. Pick it up from the inventory, or select it on Gathering of Construction menu to build it. You can use the R key to rotate the mining machine for covering more veins.
That
The
looks
more
like a
veins
nice
covered, the faster
spot.
the ores will be gathered. If you want to ignore grit stone,
And right, we
try
are
holding
going to
down
need
the shift
to
key.
so inventory is
required
E,
in all mecha activities.
and
If it is
mecha
depleted,
is
the activities will
C.
be restricted.
Okay,
You can
that's
click
not
the
going to be
mecha
easy,
panel
but
button at the bottom right of the screen to open the mecha panel and resupply fuel into the fuel chamber.
and we'll also put this guy in, and we'll start putting some wind turbines to power the mine. Okay, and then we'll go, I suppose, and
Wind
trying to
You have established your first power.
find some
Not all power facilities has its power supply area.
Find
Use the
some
Tesla tower
copper,
to
right?
extend the area of the power grid.
Let's mine these things. Give me some stone, titanium, stone. Yeah, so not the best. This is coal. Ah, okay. Yeah, coal is not bad to have for our mecha, so I'm going to get a bit. Mines and power grid. This I don't feel like I need to look at, and I think I have too much light in my room, and that prevents me to see all my screen. So I'll be back in a sec. All right, much better. Especially with how dark it is at night, right? Hey, beautiful. Okay, is that... let's go towards the sun, I suppose. Stone veins. Cool. Oh yeah, we do fly over water. Maybe not the best place to have put down our first mine, and so on. So you know what? Let's go and optimize that. Good over here. Okay, what's going on? I seem to be stuck after this autosave. And yeah, I am. That's not good. Yeah, so let's hope we can get back the autosave. That's not a good start. Okay, we seem to be somewhat back in the game. There's an autosave, as well as a last exit. Let's try that. I think we probably won't autosave. All right, we are back in business, hopefully for longer. And I was going to go back to where we put our initial power and mine, and move this somewhere where there's copper, which means just dismantling. And I suppose we can get the... All right, so let's try and find some place. Oh, I suppose we could do that, huh?
In the planet view mode, you can hold down the middle mouse button drag, rotate the
Stone,
angle of view, and hold down the right mouse button,
iron,
drag to roll the angle of
stone.
view. Press N key to point to the front to the North Pole.
Yeah, and where am I? I'm here, okay. So,
In the planet view mode,
iron,
slide the mouse
coal,
wheel to enter the star map mode.
stone, iron, stone, oil, stone, coal. Wow. No copper? How about that? Or am I not seeing it because I am colorblind? Cool, cool. Copper. Oh, that's a copper as well. Okay, so it is me not seeing it because it's this bright red on green, and yeah, that's exactly going to fall right into my blind zone. Okay, so now I don't know where I am. That's the issue. I suppose if I click N, I get the North Pole, and now I'm confused again about where things are. Oh, here's the copper vein, but I think to find myself, do I do M? Yeah, I do. And so in fact, there is copper right there. So I didn't need to deconstruct my stuff. Yeah, here it is. Okay, fine. Good. So let's reconstruct that mine. That's a good spot. And it's wind turbine, and back of it, well, in the side of it is actually probably a better idea.
One of your production facilities is not powered. You need to keep it within the power coverage area.
And then we'll
and
want
supply it with
to
power
build
facilities
a couple
in
of
order to maintain
mines.
its normal works.
That'll be in buildings. And we can build 2, and we are going to build 2. And then we're going to need some more coils. Coils anywhere that, or in fact, yeah, we're going to need some copper, so let's go for it. And let's mine a bit while we look at our research tree. So we start with logistics, I believe, and then we'll do smelting and metallurgy and assembling. This all sounds good, and then I think then we'll be ready to go for science. Okay. And oh, I stopped mining. That's not the best. And then here, yeah, there we go. I start to be able to build some coils. But let's first build 10 gears and 10 circuits for research. And then we want to right away get into a couple of mines. 1, 2. We made too much of that, but I think we can remove it, but might not have been the best idea. We can't, I'm going to do 5 instead, not assemblers, yes, circuit boards, and then maybe move these. Can I move these? I can't move them, can only remove them. I suppose that's okay. They stay assigned to the miner, I think. Oh, we got 4 mining machines already. And we are going to need some of the coal that I think we collected, right? Yeah, right there. Okay, and yeah, let's build another mine then. And we're gonna need some power as well, right? And so, yeah, let's build a few. And what's limiting us here? Hey, basic logistic systems. Great.
You have received the sorter and the conveyor belt, which can achieve full automation now. Use the conveyor belt to transport the piled up ores from the mining machine, and the sorter can deliver the ores from the conveyor belt to the smelter for automatic smelting.
That sounds great, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
All you need
Hopefully in a fairly efficient fashion.
In addition, use the up arrow key to lift up one level, and use the down arrow key to drop down one level.
As long as we can produce, let's say 4.
Press keypad 0 to reset the construction height of the conveyor belt to the ground. If you don't want the conveyor belt to be attached to the building, you can try holding down the shift key.